our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते हैं कई भाषाओं में। कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/kehadapan-schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Even though it's a bad story, negative story, but it wakes people up and touch their heart, so their heart become more open, more compassionate, and then their mind and their spirit become more diligent. Yeah, understand why I have to practice, why I have to be good.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic or Laxis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. Mes chaleureuses salutations, gentils téléspectateurs. Je m'appelle Abotano et je viens de Noé, dans l'éblouissante Côte d'Ivoire. Notre peuple sympathique vous envoie son amour inconditionnel. La Côte d'Ivoire est située au large de la côte ouest africaine. Reconnue comme un modèle de stabilité, la Côte d'Ivoire est connue pour son harmonie religieuse et ethnique et peut se vanter d'avoir l'une des plus grandes églises du monde. La basilique Notre-Dame de la Paix, située à Yamoussoukro, la capitale. Avec son économie bien développée, cette nation francophone est également le plus gros producteur et exportateur de fèves de cacao. Elle représente un tiers de l'offre mondiale de cacao. Cet humble pays abrite également 4 sites du patrimoine mondial de l'Organisation des Nations Unies pour l'éducation, la science et la culture, l'UNESCO, dans le Mont Nemba et le Parc national de Comoé, l'une des plus vastes zones protégées de l'Afrique de l'Ouest. C'est un pur délice que de partager un aperçu de la belle Côte d'Ivoire avec vous, précieux téléspectateurs. Nous souhaitons que vos jours soient remplis d'amour pur et de rire. depuis plus de 3 décennies. Le Maître suprême Shinghai éclaire notre monde de ses enseignements divins. Maître totalement illuminé, elle enseigne la méthode de méditation Kuan Yin à ceux qui désirent découvrir immédiatement la nature de Dieu intérieur et parvenir en cette vie à la libération éternelle du cycle de la réincarnation. La méthode Kuan Yin a été pratiquée par tous les maîtres illuminés tels que le Bouddha, Confucius, Guru Nanak, Jésus-Christ, Lao Tse, le Seigneur Krishna, le Seigneur Mahavira, le prophète Mohammed, que la paix soit sur lui, et bien d'autres. Elle souligne que si nous nous souvenons toujours de Dieu, rendons service aux autres de façon désintéressée et suivons les lois de l'univers, nous atteindrons notre potentiel le plus élevé en tant qu'être humain et comprendrons vraiment notre mission sur Terre. Le Maître suprême Shinghai est un extraordinaire exemple vivant de compassion, envoyant régulièrement une aide matérielle et financière, ainsi que de l'amour aux réfugiés, aux sans-abri, aux victimes de catastrophes naturelles et à d'autres nécessitant des secours. Le Maître suprême Shinghai est profondément reconnaissante envers Dieu bien-aimé pour toute l'aide financière et réconfort et soutien qu'elle a pu apporter aux affligés et nécessiteux et ou à toute bonne cause au fil des ans, en tant qu'humble instrument de sa compassion, de son amour pour ses précieux enfants. Le Maître suprême Shinghai reçoit le soutien et l'amour de diverses organisations, médias, gouvernements et particuliers, et il lui décerne de nombreux prix, notamment le prix Gucci de la paix en 2006, considéré comme le prix Nobel de la paix en Asie. Le prix du leadership spirituel mondial en 1994, le prix Mahavir en 2008, le 22 février et le 25 octobre, tous deux proclamés jour du Maître suprême Shinghai et la citoyenne honoraire des États-Unis, etc. Et a été honorée au fil des ans de nombreux autres prix et reconnaissance pour ses actions philanthropiques et humanitaires exceptionnelles. nous excusons de ne pouvoir montrer les nombreux autres prix et honneurs par manque de place et de temps. Véritable voie pour nos magnifiques amis les animaux, le maître suprême Shinghai promeut l'alimentation végane, pacifique et aimante et rêve qu'une fois que l'humanité réalisera le caractère sacré de toute vie, nous aurons un monde totalement végan, paisible et glorieux où les animaux et les humains vivront en parfaite harmonie. Ces initiatives pour diffuser la tendance végane sont multiples. Elles ont inclus la distribution du dépliant le mode de vie alternatif, des restaurants végans internationaux Love and Heart, des sociétés de produits alimentaires végans, des produits en fourrure végane, Supreme Master TV.to, ainsi que des conférences régulières avec les dirigeants du gouvernement et des médias, et sa participation à des conférences télévisées sur le changement climatique, etc. Que nous le sachions ou non, ces efforts ont eu une énorme influence en sensibilisant de par le monde au mode de vie qui respecte les animaux et au fait que cette voie bienveillante peut apporter une paix durable entre les nations tout en sauvant notre planète du changement climatique et des catastrophes. Pendant des années, le maître suprême Shinghai a voyagé dans le monde entier, des Amériques en Afrique, de l'Europe à l'Océanie, et elle a donné des centaines de conférences en public ou à ses disciples sur divers sujets spirituels. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes bénis de vous présenter une de ces conférences instructives intitulée Histoire bouddhique, l'histoire de Khuda, 4e partie de 7 épisodes dans Entre maître et disciple, donnée en anglais le 24 août 2015.
But the ants and the fly did not really want to kill him. They just see the blood and they came. And even then they go to heaven. So the person, the hunter, got the skin from the golden animal and brought it back to the kingdom. The king was very, very pleased and praised him, and give him a lot of money and gold and give him some position, high position. And then the king used that fur to put on his bed where he sleep. Whenever he sleep on it, he feel very peaceful and happy. Imagine that. Because when he died, he did not have any hatred in his heart. Before he died, after he died, during he died, he didn't have. Just peace and love. That's why when the king lay on it, that's why the king feel very peaceful and happy. And even the ants and the flies also went to heaven because of his loving energy. Understand? And his merciful heart and merciful energy. So bless them all. So now the Buddha reminded Anand like this. Anand, you should know, Khuda, who was Khuda at that time, it was my incarnation, one of my incarnations. And Famadak, the king at that time, is now Devadatta. Yeah, we could guess. The flies and the ants that was eating flesh and drinking my blood or Khuda blood at that time, when I just attained Buddhahood, all of them, I preached and all of them went to heaven, attained heaven, different heavens. Even not just when he died, but after he became Buddha, they also went to heaven too. Because all these ants and flies, after they went to heaven, of course, their time is up, and then they come down, become humans again. And at this time, many aeons afterward, Buddha became Buddha and also saved them, saved their soul, liberated them too. My God. Would you still like to be a Buddha? Tell me honestly. Can you? No, shake your head. At least you are honest. It's very difficult, isn't it? Yes. To save a being, you have to sacrifice yourself first to make affinity with them. You see, save them, help them in some way, or let them kill you even. At that time, Devadatta harmed my life and caused me suffering. Up to now, he has never any good intention toward me all this lifetime, up to now. Yeah. Every day he is thinking how he can harm me. Every day. Yeah. At that time, I, Anand, yeah, and the great assembly heard the Buddha say this. Everybody was very sad and touched inside. Many people, because of that, became more diligent in their practice. So they attained Tuda Huan, Tuda Nam, Tuda Ham, Arhat, etc. Yeah, a different level of consciousness because of that story alone. Even though it's a bad story, negative story, but it wakes people up and touch their heart. So their heart become more open, more compassionate. And then their mind and their spirit become more diligent. Yeah. Understand why I have to practice, why I have to be good. So immediately many people attain higher consciousness immediately, even to up to Arhat. So therefore bad story is not always bad. Nah? Yeah. It depends on who say it and with what intention. Yeah. And depends on who listen. And depends on what the listeners make use of that also. You see? Yes. Even somebody also saw the seed of Patekya Buddha, alone Buddha. Yeah. And some people even aspire to become Buddha right there. And some people already attain the non-regressing level of consciousness. Everyone, whoever was there, happy and received some blessing in any way from that. And they all bow to the Buddha and let him take rest after that. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record what the Buddha is teaching after the master's nirvana. And also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. Wow, my God. Incredible, huh? Wow. God. That is the difference between killing the animal and killing the animal. This animal was one of the Buddha's incarnation. Now you ask me why the Buddha became animals. Why? He was also evolving, you understand? Yes, from that, from the animal status all the way up to human and then all the way to heaven and heavenly king and, turning wheel king and all that, see? And then Bodhisattva and then Buddha as the process of evolution. Buddha's evolution, not everyone's evolution. You see, the Buddha became Buddha, and many people just attain Arhat like that, without going through so much trouble. Some even harm him. Yeah. Some even didn't do anything good at all. Just had saw some little seed before, long, don't know how many aeons ago, and then just has married to see the Buddha, and then he have merciful heart, and he saved them, and they become Arhat just like that, you know. Just like Sariputra, eh? The Buddha say he didn't do this, he didn't do that, he didn't do anything like that. Remember? Yeah. When he refused the old man to become a monk, the Buddha said, oh, don't worry about him. He didn't do this, he didn't do that. That's why he didn't understand. See what I mean? Yeah. He couldn't decide your life because he didn't do anything much anyway. That's what he meant, yes. Only the one who sacrificed a lot understand a lot more. Only the one like Buddha, the past incarnation of Buddha, who's gone through a lot of suffering, who gone through a lot of pain, can understand beings, pain and suffering. They can understand human pain and fear, emotion, and all kind of mistakes and stuff because they gone through all suffering. So if any of you still want to become Buddha, then I salute you. Well, after all this story, if you still want to become Buddha, I really bow my head. Who knows? Maybe you still think about it. Maybe you don't want to become Buddha now, but tomorrow, who knows? Yeah. So there is a difference between that. You would tell me why I always told you, if we kill animal, we have bad karma. Understand? Yeah. Yeah. But how come the person who killed this animal did not have bad karma? And all the flies and even eat the flesh don't have bad karma. Can you tell me why? Am I teaching you contradictorily or what? Who knows? One candy? One candy or two candies?
Because they don't know.
Because they don't know what they're doing?
Yeah, they don't know that what they're doing is bad.
They don't know no, even if they don't know what they're doing is bad, they still have karma. But how come in this story, the killer did not have karma, and the ants, the flies even go to heaven after eating their flesh? Tell me. Buddha blessing? Buddha volunteer? Yeah. That's different from forced kill. Forceful kill. Yeah, Buddha blessing, correct. He himself volunteered to do that, to save others. And while volunteering, his heart is full of love. No hatred. Yeah? No fear of death, no struggle to stay alive like the animals that we force to die. That's different. The animal that we raise and force to die, they did not want to die. They did not want to be here, to be born like that. And then keep in such a small cage, cannot even turn around all day, no sun. Don't know even life, and then kill in such a way. Yeah? Terrible. And before killing, after killing, it's a terrible life they had to go through. They did not want to die like that. That's a difference. And when they die, they probably lament or have hatred or fear in their heart. Fear, at least fear. So we eat all that and we embed ourselves with all these qualities. Not to talk about all the hormone or the medicine or the terrible stuff that they put into the animals, antibiotics, tons of them. That we have to digest as well. And day after day, imagine how much you put in your body, how much of the toxic medicine put in your body. Yeah. Normally, if we are sick, for example, very sick, infection or something, the doctor prescribed to us only like some antibiotic, maybe 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days. Yeah, no more than that, because it'd be harmful to our bodies, to our immune system. Imagine day after day eating beef and pork full of this, full of antibiotic, because they live in filth and they live in cold and they have infection and they always have to have injection or medicine antibiotic or hormone supplement, all kind of stuff that go in there. And not to talk about they are fed with these not normal kind of feed even. They feed them fish with full of mercury, full of toxin from the environmental waste already. And then they're fed also with maybe GMO, like these trans kind of cereals as well. So all kind of this mix in the body of a human. No wonder people cannot think straight. No wonder people gone crazy and do things that they normally would not. Too much conflict in the body cannot bear. The food we eat nowadays, if it's not bio, then it's so many insecticide and pesticide and all kind of poison, and the water they use to water is already also full of poison already. You know, all kind of poisonous substance that came from paper company, toilet paper company, from any insecticide that run in the stream, all kind of thing already, and then eat the cereals full also insecticides. And they eat the animals also full of insecticide and toxin, antibiotic, and etc., etc. Do you understand? Truly, human are very poor creature nowadays. It's like a laboratory. There's all kind of poison dumped into that. And our body is very delicate, you know. The cells are delicate and intelligent, and we're bombarded with all kind of foreign and harmful substance like that. How can a human bear it? They go into the brain, they go into the heart, they go into the cell, it's in the bloodstream, and people just get sick and don't know why. And they go crazy and they don't know why. They do wrong thing, they don't know why. It's really pitiful to be pity. Understand now? In the old time, it's much better than now, you know. Suppose you eat meat in the old time, then there's less toxin than now. That time the water and everything is still clean, more clean than now. And we don't have that many animal farms then. So of course the air is also more clean. We don't have cars, yeah. We don't have all kind of fume, exhaust that went into the air. We don't have a lot of CO2 and all that. The air was cleaner, water cleaner, yeah. And the food is more pure, yeah, more organic, yes. That's why at that time people follow the Buddha. Many of them have quicker enlightenment, higher enlightenment in a shorter time. And nowadays, we do have also, yes. It's just more difficult for us now. And you are the heroes. Yeah, you're also saving lives, okay? You're also bodhisattva in some way. Yeah, because the meat you don't eat, that means many chickens are not killed, less, you see? And many cows are still alive because of you. Many pigs are still alive because of you. Or not hurt, not harmed because of you don't eat. You eat no meat, then less animals are killed. You see, so some way, indirectly you save many lives too. So you are also bodhisattva, you know, even though you have not you don't have, not all of you have good experience inside, but outside you have. Yeah? You feel healthier, you feel more peaceful, more tolerant, yeah, with everybody, and you accept many things that before you would not accept. I don't say all of you are that, but most of you are, and I'm very proud of you. There's a song, a Euro contest song that won the prize this year from Sweden. They say, we are the hero of our times. And I agree with that. You are the hero of our times. Of our time, yeah. You save lives quietly. Mm-hmm. And that's heroism. That's bodhisattvahood, okay? Yeah. So even if my teaching don't bring you to Buddhahood yet, At least it brings you to good human. Yeah, you become a good human. And that is something that you should be proud of already, right? Yeah, you save lives. You know it, and it's good, it's good. Yes. But all this Bodhisattva story is also good for you, even though some are so gruesome. But nowadays, even this story can be true too. Yeah, it's true everywhere. We skin, we chop the animals day in, day out. Billions of them every year, all kind of animals. Innocent, harmless, helpless. So just one story like this is make you cring and make you feel so sad and crying. Imagine every day millions of animals are killed this way. More or less this way. Some are even skinned alive too, dogs, to get the fur. They just skin them alive, you know that. Before in China, a lot. And now I heard that the government forbid it because of many animals, organization protest and make noise, and so the government forbid it nowadays. I guess maybe less, but I don't think it's completely. This practice is not completely abandoned yet. Many other cruelty as well. Even the zoo and all that should be abandoned. Because they go out and, you know, the laws say forbid the poacher to catch babies, animals and all that to bring to the zoo. But if the zoo exists, then there will be always poachers to do it for money. For one small orangutan, for example, one baby orangutan, they have to kill many adults to get him because they protect that baby with their life until they die. They protect that baby, therefore they have to kill all of them in order to get the baby out and bring it to the zoo. And we call ourselves humans. I think all the zoo and all that should be abolished. And all the selling of exotic birds and rare animals and all that, everything about animals selling, buying should be abolished. You know, and then imprisoning a bear in a small cage like that and taking his vibe out of his liver like that is terrible. All this should be abolished. All this should be unlawful, illegal. And then all these people who does this should be fined, should be imprisoned, so that they stop doing this. Otherwise, if you say don't do this, don't do that, but all this practice still going on everywhere, under the table. Forbid the poacher to catch animal, but the zoo needs it. Huh? The zoo needs it, so how can the poacher not do it? You have to forbid from the root.
Nobles téléspectateurs, nous apprécions votre compagnie pour l'épisode du jour intitulé Histoire bouddhique, l'histoire de Khuda, 4e partie de cet épisode dans Entre maître et disciple. Dans un instant, retrouvez extrait du livre de Kuan Tzu, 2e et dernière partie, dans Paroles de sagesse, juste après les nouvelles déceptions. Restez sur Supreme Master Television pour plus de programmes positifs. Que votre foi dans le divin vous apporte d'abondantes bénédictions et beaucoup de bonheur. Noble viewers, we appreciate your company for today's episode entitled Buddhist Stories, The Story of Khuda, Part 4 of 7. On Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is selection from the book of Khuda, part 2 of 2 on words of wisdom, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. May your faith in the divine bring you abundant blessings and much happiness.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/schedule and SupremeMasterTV.com/BMD.